struggling with that a little bit, but in hindsight, it don't look too bad. I gave the rest of the vehicle a hoover down, but I do think from what it was before to what it is now, it is miles better. There's still a little bit likes of in there and stuff which I'm going to quickly get now. That bit's annoying me. I really want to get rid of that bit. I'm going to give that one a little another go again. Well, good morning lads. I am coming on my way to the first job as always, as we like to start the day. And I am doing the weekend shift. I wasn't meant to be doing the weekend shift because I got to 6 o'clock last night. I was like, oh well, no bookings are coming for tomorrow. I'll have tomorrow off. Now I always leave a calendar open just in case something comes in. 3 jobs. 3 jobs have come in. It's money. I'm gonna go and make it. I'm gonna go and do it. So we've got a headlight restoration to do first thing. I completely forgot what vehicle it's on. So it'll be a surprise to me when I get it. Like, oh yeah. And then customer booked in late last night. Sick removal, wonderful. Got to go clean up child sick out of my car and take care of a car seat for a customer. So that's on the agenda. That one's a little bit out of catchment area, which I'll talk about more in a minute. And then the guy who had someone else throw up his vehicle, who's a chauffeur, I've just realised I've left my toolbox on the back shelf. Oh, will it survive? Shall we risk it? We'll risk it because I'm fucking flit at times. I don't know, I'm starting to check it out. I just realised what. So I've got the other magazine tool case, it's open, it's on my back shelf. And if I go around the corner too fast, it's going to fly off. I'm going to have bits going everywhere. I'm going to pull over. Yes. And then I've got to go back to the guy who's got a chauffeur vehicle because he can still smell sick. It's been with another detailer for 2 days. I've done a top job on it, but it just seems like they've not been able to get rid of the smell. 2 moments. I'm just not picking up all those pieces if it falls over. Never in a fucking month or some days am I doing that. So we're gonna try and squeeze the chauffeur guy going back, just to see. The only thing I can say is a small amount of sick being missed. It's got to be such a small amount, because if there was anything more, the first valeter would have been able to pick it up quite easily. And he's had to pay a lot. We paid the lad who had it for 2 days quite a fair bit, and he paid me a call out charge to go out with the ozone machine. We ran the ozone machine for about an hour in total, which might have not been enough. So I did say to him, I was like, if it's still there, give me a shout, let me come and have a look, see if I can work with this said valeter or detailer. See if we can get to the bottom of it. But he's got perforated heated seats, and I've got a feeling the 6 just got into that, and I have no idea how you do it. I struggle with perforated seats. It's one of those things where it just annoys me. But catchment areas, I don't think it's ever really been spoken about. For me, I'll cover the Manchester area inside the M60 and about 10 miles either side of it, and that gives me a massive population. That gives me more than enough work. What confuses me is when I see Liverpool-based valeters coming over to Manchester and Manchester-based valeters going over to Liverpool. Like, that doesn't make any sense, and it makes me go, you're not running a fucking business. You're fighting for cash, which I don't understand that. When you see them advertising online against you, and you go and find them and you think, fucking hell mate, you are literally silly cunt. You are 45 minutes away from this area. You're going to drive 45 minutes in traffic just to get into my locality to do a job that should have went to a local business, and then you're going to drive 45 minutes back. That isn't business sense. That doesn't make sense. Like, unless the money's like really fucking decent on it. But when you're doing 60, 70 pound full valets to drive 45 minutes, you've lost at least £25 in time and operational. Well, I'm going to just refer to ops cost, operational costs. You've lost 25 quid of that job, and then you've got to go back into like your area as such, and then that's another 45 minutes. And if there's traffic or if there's delays, just for you to make that 60 quid, you probably cost yourself 60 quid, but because you made 60 quid, you think you made profit. I don't fucking understand it. Like, I get customers contacting me from Macclesfield. Macclesfield from me is an hour away. And I was like, no, you're outside of our catchment. I'm not driving an hour to do your job, because in that time I can go and do 2 other fucking jobs. I can either go and do 2 small jobs, 2 exterior washers, or I can get another full valeting. I'm not driving all the way there just to do that to then come back into the area. I really don't understand them. The best ones when you see them advertising on Facebook. I'm in Manchester. I'm seeing valeters in the likes of fucking I can't think of it, out in the East Midlands, advertising in Manchester. I was like, why are you advertising in Manchester when you're based in the East Midlands? I've seen the London valeters advertising nationwide, and it's like, who's running your fucking Facebook ads? Who's running your Google ads? You need to have a word with them, because that's why your ads are failing, because you're targeting all of the UK, not targeting like your specific postcodes that you should be. I've never fucking understood that. But again, people will just target stupid places. They think they need to cover all the northwest. Why? Like, it makes no sense in me driving up to like the Lake District to do a valet on a car. Even a ceramic coating, I wouldn't drive that far, because it would just be a waste of my time. But again, people seem to be doing it. Are they doing it because they want to seem like they're a bigger company than what they really are? Are they actually travelling that far? I've never actually thought to fucking message one of them. Are they putting travel time on? If they're putting travel time on, fair enough. But you're still driving outside your area. It's still fucking pointless. I still don't understand why you're doing it. Just focus from your base like 15, 20 miles. Because that's more than enough. There's more than enough cars on the road in those areas. I think the furthest, actually no, tell a lie, I know the furthest a Manchester-based valeter has gone, and he's gone to London to do a job. Okay, what's going on here, girls? And he's gone to London to do a job. Absolute waste of his time. Didn't make any money on fixing what things made money. Doesn't matter fuel you're using to go all the way down. The time you're getting up 4 hours there, 4 hours back. And then again, going to Birmingham or those types of places. I really just don't understand why people are doing it just to try and make a couple of quid. Like, get better at advertising your local area, get more local people knowing about you, so you don't have to do these stupid things. At the moment, I'm travelling to Stockport. I'm in Stockport 3-4 times a week. Stockport for me is, well, my job is 12 miles away. But for me, it's worked out well, because I need to go this direction today. Sometimes I'll be up the other side of Manchester and I'll have to get to the other side. So I'll be like North Manchester going to South Manchester. But as much as I hate the fucking road, I'm actually quite lucky. I've got the M60, which is a massive ring. So I go on that and I just drive around in a circle. I'm at every single customer that'll ever need to be. I spend hours a week sitting on the M60 now, going to and from jobs. I've literally, what's my miles? 300 miles this week, and I guarantee it, at least 250 of them will be driving around the M60. Just driving around in circles to get to and from jobs. But not a lot of people have that luxury. Some people have to go down to do like the 62, the M6. And that's how they get to their jobs, because they're more spread out, they're more broad. But it seems to work the way I'm doing it, staying local in like my catchment areas, and not doing stupid stuff like going to Blackpool, going to Southport. It just does not make sense, and that wind minute is pissing me off because I'm near rattling now. good news though, my diesel heater is coming today. Yesterday was an absolute mare of a day and I wanted to shoot myself because I was freezing cold at the back of the van. So I've ordered the split relay, can't get my words out, ordered the split relay, leisure battery, diesel heater, drill bits, and hopefully going to get it all mounted tonight. If I can't do it myself after I've done all my fucking jobs, Boss will be doing it for me, and it will cost me a great amount of money. Oh, I might just pay him a standard rate, like, yo, no, it's not money. I can't be asked for that with it. People, again, who sit in the fucking middle lane, you fucking wank stain, fucking lines me up. There really should be like a national campaign. There's a car flashing behind me, not saying to fucking out lane. There should be a national campaign of getting the middle lane hoggers banned, lose your licence. I'm all for having more cameras on the motorway. If it means if you're in that middle lane for more than a set period of time, depending on traffic conditions and all that, you get a fine because you're soon lane. Like, there's no reason. Looking ahead of me, all the other cars in lane 1. Happy days. And I've got a van overtaking me, absolutely fine. But again, that car that overtook a second ago is still in the middle lane. Because you're wankers. If you drive in the middle lane for more than a couple of minutes, if you are 100% not overtaken, just fuck all in that left lane, and you're sat in the middle lane, you are a fucking cunt. I've said it. You wind me up so much, and you wind everyone else up so much. I feel better. Right, let's get on to this headlight restoration job, and let's see what we are in for today. It is grey and miserable. I might pop the gazebo if there's room. We'll see when we get there. Right, so this is where the sick is, just in this area. And I'm going to take care of the car seat for the customer as well. And the inside of it is going to get a good scrub. Customer's not fussed about the outside, but definitely the inside will come up brand spanking new. You wouldn't believe who's just turned up to give me a hand on this car because I needed a steam. AJT, Mr. And apparently this is the fashionable workwear. I'm all branded, and he's in his best Under Armour. But me. So my van's got no stickers on, no nothing, and then you see his van kitted up. Stickers absolutely everywhere. That's the state of the back of his van. I don't know why he's got so many buckets. He just has. He should have a diesel heater in here somewhere. I don't know where's he put it? He literally installed 48 hours ago and he's already managed to burn something out. I don't know where he's put it. But there's a diesel heater in there somewhere. And I think it's similar to the one that I'm getting fitted. But yeah, I've not seen him for ages, so when he's come out, he's like, give me the hand, why not? Look at that, he's actually working on a dirty car as well, which is the most amazing thing. But we're cracking on, getting it all nice and clean, happy days. I'm not saying I forgot to get an after video or after pictures, but I forgot to get an after video and after pictures because I'm too busy chatting with Alex. So you're not going to see what the car looks like, but it looks very clean on the inside and the customer's very happy days. But we are currently going to rendezvous at a new point, and then I am off to my next job and last job of the day. In fact, I'm going to get there in the daytime this time, so I will be able to see what the potential cause is going to be. So yeah. The next phase is in this position. Right down there, hidden away, is the last little bit of sick. Like, I'm not even taking the piss, like all the way right down there on the connection is where there's a little bit of sick, and then just down there. The previous lad would have never have gotten to it unless he goes to this extent, but he's done an absolutely smashing job just down there. And this is why we offer a dedicated cleaning service called Sick Safe, because you pay us to basically go to this detailing to this extent. Right, I don't think we're going to get it any better than what it is, so yeah, all done, another late finish. Just gone back to the Mercedes. Hopefully we're sorted out this time. As you might have seen, right underneath it. Some people are in proper wrong lanes. Right underneath that seat, you can see a little bit of sick left. The guy who did the work previously has got it to a very good level, but unless you specifically start looking at those areas, he just wouldn't have seen it. It's just one of those things, unfortunately. You needed a fresh pair of eyes to start looking at what has been missed, but it was literally hidden away, and it was so small. And also the belt buckle, that needed a lot of steam, and there was a sick hole in the belt buckle as well. So hopefully that's it sorted. If not, I have said to the customer, just do me a favour, ring me up, I will come out, back out free of charge, as he's paid twice now. And obviously, as a good business owner, you want to build that rapport. Yeah, you should always get paid, you should never do work for free, but with the amount of money into his work vehicle that he's had to spend, 10 minutes down the road from me, I can give you an hour of my time. Fucking hell. But when you got customers like him, was absolutely sound, dead nice, was chatting to me for about half an hour, was even helping me do the job. I was like, mate, if you, like, the smell comes back, please just give me a ring, because I hate having to take money off people in those types of situations. But I'm hoping we're sorting it for him, I really do. We can't smell the sick anymore. I did nearly throw up myself in the back of his vehicle, because when I did smell the belt buckle, it was just right. Oh, I'm leaving that in a fucking vlog. Oh, goes a picture to smell in my head, I could smell up my nose again. Oh, that was bad. It was that bad. And I nearly did that on his car, and the look on his face was sheer fucking terror. Because it was sheer terror on mine as well. Oh, right. Thank you very much for watching the vlog. It's finally back at last. We're going to get into it. Next week's looking nice and healthy for us. So we'll have a couple of good jobs. Good to see Alex today as well. I'm going to say, I've done a lot of driving. It's now 10 to 5. I've been out since 8 o'clock this morning. So safe to say that I'm coming home absolutely knackered. Yeah, right, like, subscribe, leave us comments below, let me know if you need to know any more about mobile valeting, and I will do my best to help. Follow us over on patreon.com/something/all things valeting. Join us over on social medias as well, Instagram and Facebook. And you can just see like latest articles, advice, topics, all good stuff that people don't basically talk about, and shit you should know as a business owner. Right, a very good morning, lads. I did a thing over the weekend. I have installed a diesel heater. So I've got a split relay, got a battery down there, still need to put the muffler and the air intake on underneath. But very easy to install, and it has made a massive difference. It did run out of fuel in the night, so I've come out this morning early, get that warmed up, get it primed, and then my van back together again. Because it's all a bit of a mess at the moment, but I absolutely love it. It is like a little mini mobile workshop in here, and I've got all the stuff up there, got all the valeting, everything I need. Next day here, I'm going to put this hopefully back where it used to be. I'm hoping it fits. If it doesn't, I'll have to get the handsaw out and start cutting things up to make it fit for today. But that's on now. That is warming up nicely. Nice install, all secured down with nuts, so it ain't going anywhere. And then it'll be about 25-30 degrees in here in about 15-20 minutes. Got a very busy day today. I think we've got 4 jobs. We've got emergency clean this morning, customers reported water in the car. We've then got maintenance customer, got Lewis's make to do, and then after that I've got an engine bay clean to do, and then after that I've got mould removal to do. So a very long day, very variety of jobs to attend to today as well. You can hear in the background ticking away, starting to warm up. Right, I'm going to sort my van out and then get to work hopefully in about 2 hours time. So you see that shady little cunt down there, if this fucking phone would focus. Oh. Oh, so what an absolute fucking shitter of a day. This has now started to become. I'm now going home, cancelling all my jobs for the day because I've now got some other issue with the van. So we already know about the oil. The crank seal needs to be replaced, and now my drive shaft, drive shaft on the left hand side sounds absolutely disgusting going around corners. Kind of knew there was a slight issue with it. That noise. It's like dunk, 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 dunk. So I couldn't get the van into the job this morning because it was absolutely pissing it down. And now I've just had to fucking nurse the van back home and try and make things better. So yeah, I spoke to Paul, our mechanic. He's hopefully going to come out tomorrow with the bits we need and we can get it up and running. But I'm looking at 2 or 3 days of downtime this week. Fantastic. At least it'll give me a chance to edit the vlog and stuff. But yeah, just as we finally get back into it all, another fucking shit show. Happy days. Once again, back at answer. I'm just having to deal with it. I don't know what's going on with it, but unfortunately we have contracts with fleet customers, which means we have to attend in a certain period. And if I'm going to be off the next 2 days, I know with this one's literally just around the corner from where we are, I can quickly nip out, get this one done, and at least that's not helpful, and at least make a little bit of money to offset the costs of getting this bastard van fixed. I'm in a slightly better mood now. I threw my tantrum this morning. I'm in a better mood. There's some companies and some places I go to, I just absolutely love the staff. And I'm absolutely grateful for their custom, and Answer is one of them. Always make me smile, put me in a good mood, and pay the bill on time. Even though someone sent them 2 invoices, they've paid them on time every time. But yeah, it's nice, so we're going to go over. I think I managed to save my day. I've just had to cancel that one job this morning. I'm just going to chance this into Manchester. Got breakdown recovery, I've got heating, I've got food. If anything goes bloody wrong, then I'll worry about it then. But there's just no point staying at home, waiting until tomorrow. I've already caused damage. I don't cause any more bloody damage by doing what I'm doing now. But cheers, water, cheers. We won't be down. We're going to make money. So we've got BMW. I think it's a 3 Series. Engine bay clean and exterior wash, I believe. What was I going to say to you? I forgot. Customers reported an oil leak. We will not asked if he's got it sorted. I'm assuming he's got it sorted, otherwise we won't be getting a phone call. But then again, sometimes customers ring us first because it's gone to the garage and the garage don't want to touch it, don't want to clean it, don't want to put the labour into it, so just call a mobile valet instead. But I keep saying to people, get on engine bay cleans. Don't be doing engine bay cleans for 20 quid. We charge £89 to do an engine bay clean. People pay it. Simple as that. That's my insurance, more than covered. With an £89 engine bay clean, my time's covered. And it mitigates the risk factor for me. People who do like a £20 add-on, or as a £20 individual service, you're cleaning a £5,000 engine for £20. Whether you're doing it properly or not, 20 quid is fucking hell. I'll probably use about 20 quid in time, materials, and getting to this job. This job's 4 miles away. I just don't get how people do it. How they charge so little in this industry. Everyone, I've said this before, everyone in this industry is against one thing: profit. No one likes making profit in this industry. I just don't understand why. I love it. It's what pays for my lifestyle, what pays for the fun, pays for everything. This business pays for me. I don't have to pay for the business pays for me. But again, people just seem to be against wanting to make profit. Let's go to this BMW, let's go see what the damage is. Right, this is an absolute Bolton car. Sounds amazing. Customer had a slight incident where that to come off and has sprayed oil absolutely everywhere, mainly all on this side. So he says it's gone inside there. Yeah, there you go. So we're going to try our best to flush all this out, give it a decent clean, make it look decent again. Ooh. There's a lot coming out of this engine. We are now about 10-15 minutes away from the job over in Glossop. So we're going all the way from Salford, because it's in South Sheffield, so Salford to Glossop. This customer's been waiting for like 2 weeks for me to get to them, and as soon as I'm out, I was like, you know what, might as well just go and risk it for the biscuit at this stage. I know I'm moaning, but shit like this, I fucking struggle. Like, I thought I had all the crap done with this bloody van, but so we spoke to the BMW customer. He was like, he was dead happy with how the engine turned out. I was like, it's about 90% there. There's probably still a little bit of oil left in certain areas I just can't get to, and I don't really want to put the jet wash down those areas. But he's going to take it to his mechanic. They're going to have a look at it. And I say, if you take it to your mechanic, he opens it up, goes, it's covered in oil, give me a ring, I'll nip it back out for you. We'll take care of it. Unless I was like 100% sure I got rid of all of it, sometimes you end up just having to say to the customer, just give me a shout on it back, because it's the right thing to do. I am on a bit of a rant, and it will be a long-term rant, of mobile valeters just mugging customers off. Like, I never realised it was such a problem, just because the amount of times I see valeters who are pricing work up, and they're either underpricing it or massively overpricing it, and then they're putting up like before and after pictures, and I'm looking at it going, you're telling me you've charged a customer this much money and you've done it to this standard? You shouldn't be in fucking business. Never mind anything else. But again, everyone's got their own standards that they work to. I know valeters who are better than me. I'm better than other valeters. It is just the way it goes. But when you are clearly fobbing customers off, and you're not doing it publicly, but you're doing it behind closed doors in certain groups, it gets caught out eventually. You don't get lads don't recommend you for work anymore. You just get told to fuck off, basically. But we'll get to our next job. That's a lovely transporter. My favourite colour as well, blue. Right, daydreaming. Let's go see how we can help this next customer on today's DIY valet or whatever. Going loopy. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Being on the nutter. I don't know if today is probably the worst day in business I've ever had, or it's just one of those days everything was determined to go wrong today. We're going to have to come back. We can't do the job because, unfortunately, Mercedes, in their infinite wisdom, I don't know if you're able to see cars down there, infinite wisdom, have put, or someone, sorry it's rocking, I don't know what I'm meant to do, have put really strange bolts, like the bolt pattern, I'm just watching cameras, I've never seen before. I don't have anything on the van. Paul has stuff on the van because he's a mechanic, and he's like, oh yes, this. Right, now I'm finally got the van out. Paul was like, yeah, it's this, you can get them wherever. I was like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, literally in the middle of nowhere. Because I'm still on a private road, I'm in the middle of nowhere. There, like hills everywhere. So there's nothing even nearby to where I could potentially go and get stuff for them. So, absolute pain. I tried to suck, there's about a litre of water in the rear passenger footwell, and he's concerned it's going to lead to mould, which it probably will do, and then condensation in the vehicle, so he's booked in an interior clean with me. I was like, yeah, what we'll do is just pop the seat out, lift the carpet up, stick the hoover underneath, happy days, try it all out for you. Nope. I'll show you a picture, but I've not got a socket that fits. And I thought, well, I'll get away with like a normal like hex type socket or something like that. No, just none of them were going on. But the seats in that car had been out once before. From when I looked at the front on the Torx, you could already say, come on, come through. Come on, we get through there. I was like, the front seats have been out because the paint's been chipped on the Torx bolts. So something's a bit skewy with the past history of that car. Guy's just got it recently. Really nice lad. But I've said to him, I'm going to scoff and actually get the correct stuff to then be able to come back and do it. But it's very annoying. Again, I don't know everything about cars. I know enough to get me through most situations, but when you come across a job like that, it's like, oh, I've never seen that type of bolt before. Yeah, I don't have that one. So the way it is, sometimes it happens, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But today has definitely been a losing day. So I'm just going to enjoy the drive home, and then no doubt potentially have to go and drive into Manchester, where I've just come from to go pick the missus up. So 2-hour round trip today. Wasn't truly wasted. Customer didn't know, I didn't know. Learning curve for everyone involved. Happy days. But yeah, today has just been an absolute shit day. That's it. Just keep looking. Look on so CV joints, crank seal, timer belt, water pump. I don't know what else we could replace with this fucking thing now, but yeah, we've got Paul House, all our in-house stuff. I get this back on the road while I have a customer on his way. Very good morning, lads. Hope we are all well. And we haven't frozen our balls to the bed sheets this morning like I fucking nearly did, because I had the air conditioning from last night in the bedroom. Managed to, by the way. Yeah, logic. So yesterday didn't quite go to plan. Obviously, Paul came out after the drive shaft issues that I've been having and the oil leak, which I've still got the drive shaft issues and the oil leak. I decided to somewhat bite the bullet and was like, let's just start replacing stuff. I'm that balls deep into this fucking shit box of a van. When I sell it, I will genuinely make a profit off it, because everything on it's brand bloody new. For people who have recently joined the channel and don't know anything about it, I bought this van early this year from what looked like a decent dealer. It then turned out to be plagued with issues. The dealer was an absolute fucking scumbag. I hope he gets deported. It was disgusting. No support from him, no nothing whatsoever. So we are currently still arguing the toss with him, and when it gets to court, which it will, I will have a free van out of it, or he can have it back, as long as I get my money back, basically. So, he's a fucking little rat, and he's the type of person that I don't like them as customers, and I don't like buying from them. So you can imagine, and I don't give a shit what people think of me. It's my business, it's my livelihood at the end of the day. If I want to have a fucking rant, I'll have a fucking rant. So, for a while, it has been clicking on the front, and every time I go from first to second, it clicks. I don't know if you'd be able to hear it just then, but it's now also clicking. There's a new click, basically. So, we replaced the passenger drive shaft yesterday, which remarkably looked really easy to do when Paul was doing it. So as he was doing that, I was doing the Mercedes job. We'll talk about the Mercedes job in a bit. So that had a bit of play in it, and I've known for a while when that left side just feels a little bit loose. I don't know what made me go, it's the left side, it's a little bit loose. I can hear the clicking and all that stuff. So authorised it, went off, flew to Trafford, got the part, come back, installed it. We found out where the oil leak's coming from, but it means a little bit of a fucking strip down, so it's going to be a day off the road. Get the van back, go around the bend, click, 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 click. I was like, well, it was 50-50, mate, whether it was going to be the left side or the right side. Normally, I would have just said, I'll just replace both of them, but they're fucking expensive, to say the least. For what they are, bloody expensive. And the amount of money I've spent on this shitbox at the moment, I didn't really want to fucking spend any more. So obviously, the original click that I heard going from first into reverse is now gone. So we have solved 50% of the problem. But I'm now left with this other click on this other side. When we looked, the UV joint is split, the boot cover. So it was like, alright, maybe crap's got in there, maybe I'll try and give it a clean out. No, we can't get a UV kit. Universal joint, that bit, have I got a UV kit? I don't know. Can we get a new boot? Can we grease the area? Will that sort it? No. So crap's got into the boot and it's just grinding up in the gear and whatever else is in there. So I was like, right, so I'll bite the bullet, give me a day or two, I'll magically pull the money out my ass like I always do for shit like this, and then I'll see it on Friday and we'll get the other side done. And then at least the front will be good for winter. So sitting there last night going, fucking hell, just bang on a credit card, pay credit card off, just what I need as per usual. And then luckily a job came in last night, mold removal job. Just happened to be the same amount of money that I needed to go and get the fucking van fixed. So I'm working for free today, but at least my van's going to be fixed. So sometimes you find things like that, especially when you have a couple of big bills that go out all at once. You're not going to be able to just be going back and recouping that money like the next day or the day after, or whatever money you've got in savings banked up sometimes just won't cover a £550 bill all of a sudden. But I was a little bit concerned, I was a little bit worried, I was stressed yesterday, and then we managed to just magically make it work as always, because that's what you do in business, you just magically make things work. I don't know how we do it, but we always seem to do it, we always seem to survive. So that was an entertaining day. Yesterday I was watching where I'm going. So to go further on. I don't really want to go to the middle of town this morning. We are currently, I always say we, well yeah, me and you, you're watching the video, so it's me and you. We're on our way to South Manchester this morning, got a customer who was reporting mould in their vehicle. Do you want to do that any fucking closer? Fucking hell. Must be that much off me fucking front bumping. I'm surprised me fucking assist didn't kick in. We've got mould removal to do this morning, and then we're back over at one of my favourite companies. I've got another van to do for them, absolutely lovely geezer. All that geese. I'm going to have to tell her. You're going to have to start watching the vlogs, because I'm talking about you in the vlogs. I'm going to go over and take care of that, and then I think that's it on the schedule for today. Just those two in, and then tomorrow I've got engine bay clean, because we've got an Audi A3. Took it to Halfords, which was the first mistake. So I'm going to see if I can persuade her not to use Halfords, because it's a shit company, a shit service, and go and use our mechanic Paul, who I do trust, and who is very, very affordable. So don't know where the oil leak is, stuck at Halfords, and there's no leak, we can't do anything. It's like, I need to ask if you've gone to Halfords or you've gone to an auto care centre, because there's a bit of a difference. So we've got that tomorrow, and then what have we got after that? I've got something else after that. I might give Lewis a ring today. I'm going to be bothered if to Bolton. Don't know. I think Lewis watches these vlogs every now and again. I'm literally on the other side of Manchester. If you are watching this, mate, I'm literally on the other side of Manchester. I'd have to cross Manchester to come up to you, and you've already waited long enough for me to clean your car, so I don't think another day is going to hurt you too much, is it? But I bet your car is absolutely filthy at the moment. that. And then Saturday, I've got one of my fleet contracts, and then I've got to go back to another Mercedes job. Now the customer's just bought the vehicle. It's a 2014 A-Class, and there's water in a very, very specific area. So I don't know, is when he's had a bit of a leak in it, there must be something on the floor plan area that is like just like that, and it's just got water in it. So I said to him, I need to take the seat out. Strangely enough, I didn't have the correct adapter on the van. But then yesterday, another customer with a Mercedes that I've been helping for a couple of days with trying to get sick out of the car. It's a mad situation. I'll explain a bit more later on. I actually did have the right bit on the van. I just didn't know it was that bit, or I could jerry rig it. So I drove all the way to Glossop to look at it, to then go, I can't do it. I don't have the correct equipment on the van. So then literally the next day, Paul's like, yeah, you can just use this. Oh, I didn't know that. So I was like, right. So I drove all the way back to Glossop on Saturday afternoon. It won't take long to his car, just to get his car taken care of for him. So it's been a bit of a manic week this week. Didn't go anywhere yesterday, just waited in the car park for Paul. I got one short video, which you've seen, of him doing a little bit of work, and then the rest of the time I was working on the customer's Mercedes S550 or something like that, top end make, and the guy's a chauffeur, and basically someone threw up in his car about a week ago. He went to a detailing studio who said he got rid of all the sick out of the vehicle, but the smell was still there. I then went out a day later, put the ozone machine in it. I couldn't see any sick, and the car looked absolutely immaculate on the inside. I couldn't see any sick, so I was like, well, I must have got it all. If it's been to a detailing studio and they've had it 2 days, fair enough. So we put the ozone machine on it, masked it for 24 hours, smell came back. So I went out again the next day, did the ozone, had a proper deep look in it this time. I could see a little bit of sick left around one of the electrical connections. So I said to him, it looks like it's just that little bit. The problem with sick removal jobs, unless you get 100% of that sick out of that vehicle, it is going to continuously smell, regardless of what masking, what deodorant, what odour eliminators you use. It will just smell. End of discussion on that. So I thought I got rid of it, and I was fairly confident because I could see the sick. Get on your side of the road, you silly cunt. Not even fucking looking. So I thought, I got rid of it. I've visibly seen the sick that was left in the vehicle that was missed on the first occasion by the other detailer. I was like, well, I'm fairly confident now, I've got it. Bear in mind, the guy's paid like a good couple of £100. He paid well over the odds with the first valeter. I got no water in my tank. It's frozen still. He paid well over the odds with the first detailer. And then when it came to me, it was like, it was going to be X plus a little bit of a call out charge, because normally important, you need your vehicle, I'm not going to take the piss out of you. And then the next day, I'm there looking at it, like, I think I've got it. And to be honest, I said to him, you pick a number, mate. If you want to give me 20 quid, I'll take the 20 quid. If you want to pay me more than that, I'm not going to argue. I don't really want to give you a price because you spent a lot of money, and I don't want you being mugged off, basically, because I feel like you got mugged off by the first valeter. I just want you to have a good experience with me. So I was like, no. So paid 3 figures again for me, which I'm extremely grateful for. Fucking hell, don't get me wrong. And then again, 2 days later, he rings me up, and I was like, mate, I'm 10 minutes away. I'll come over. I'm taking the seat out at this stage. I'm stripping it all the way down to bare metal to make sure. So he's like, I'm away at the moment. Can we do the next day? Happens to be yesterday. I was like, so I said to him, I was like, I can't get to you, but you're more than welcome to bring the car to me. Your van's getting fixed, so basically it's going to be in the car park. I can still use the van, but I just need you to bring your vehicle to me. If you want to do that, we'll smash something out for you. My brightness has been adjusted. So he's like, yeah, happy to do that. So he come travelling up by 11 o'clock yesterday, and then he was basically with me for the best part of 4 hours. And I am glad to say I learned how to take out a very expensive Mercedes seat carefully, reassemble it all, and steam and wash the absolute living fucking shit out of this area. And there was tons of sick left. There was fucking loads, apparently. He got rid of a load of it, and then I've come along and blown out all the crevices that had sick in it, absolutely everything. And between the pair of us, I think we've finally fucking got it, because if we haven't, I don't know what to do. And again, I felt guilty being paid. He was such a lovely lad as well. I just felt guilty taking money. So I just said to him, mate, pick a number for me, because I don't want to be feeling like I'm ripping you off. I know what it should charge. She's like, no, like you've done it, like I need to pay for it, So I charged him my hourly rate. I went, fine. So I was like, right, happy days, mate. That's absolutely fine for me. I've got a decent pay out of it. He's got the results he finally needed to get. So it was a couple of days to get it done, but it was a win. We were just persistent with it all and managed to get it sorted in the end, because it was just a fucking pain in the arse of a job to do. I wish he'd come to me first, because I would have sorted it in the same day and it would have cost him less than £200. But he didn't know we existed, so I need to do a better job at getting my services out there to people. As always, if people can't see you, people can't hire you. Simple as that. But I said to him, because you spent so much money with me, mate, next time you want it valeting, please just give me a call. Please let me just come out and do it for free for you. I've built such a good relationship with you. I want you to carry on having good experiences, and my gut instinct of any sick removal job, if it's on the back seats, the back seat has to come out, full stop. The back seat has to come out. I have to start checking foam on all the sound insulation and all that stuff, and if needed, I have to start cutting it out, because you're not going to get it cleaned. So I'm hoping it's all great, you know. So yeah, I think it's just been a really busy week so far. I'm trying to get shit started. Like I said, we'll crack on with this mould removal job today. Get us to our favourite company at the moment. Always have a good crack with them. You crossing, brother? Yeah, you're crossing. Go to our favourite company, get their job done, and then I've nearly finished.